Derrick and Regina, lighting up the night, grooving through the airwaves, everything's alright. Midweek hangout, and we're feeling so fine. Shine bright, bitches, it's our time to shine. We're keeping it real, feel the vibe, feel the flow. Uplifting spirits that you're in like glow. It's dope, it's a blessing every moment we share. On Humpday Hangout, love is in the air. Regina's got the mic, and she's spitting pure gold. Derrick's on the beat, saying it with his chest. Together they're a force, unstoppable and true. Every Wednesday night, bringing joy to you. We're keeping it real, feel the vibe, feel the flow. Uplifting spirits that you're in like glow. It's dope, it's a blessing every moment we share.
What's up, everybody? Happy Hump Day.
How's it going?
Eric look lost. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been on screen in a long time.
It has. How long's it been?
I mean, it's probably been at least a year since I've recorded a video. At least probably a year and a half.
Damn.
But yeah.
Damn. If y'all don't know who this is Flippin Eric. Flippin Eric is part of the original crew. Well, the second half of the original crew on Humpday Hangout. Been around forever. Been in the reselling game forever, in and out of the game, and you just can't get enough of it.
No, I can't stay away, man. I love it. It's the daily grind. Yep, I love it.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy Hump Day to you guys. Happy Hump Day. We're gonna jump right into the chat. Say hi to everybody, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull Eric up. Eric basically got to reintroduce himself to everybody because he don't make videos anymore, but he's still out there hustling now, and that's the key part. Just because he don't make videos, don't mean they're not still doing it.
That's right. He's doing big things.
Right. Oh my God. Happy Hump Day, beautiful people. Hello, my sexy fam. Derrick, happy 65th birthday, Regina. And then welcome back to the show, Eric.
What's up, sis? She got you with the 65th birthday.
Yeah, 65. She also said happy birthday to Connie. Connie C. Fellow Virgo. Happy birthday to Connie C.
Yes.
We have Jennifer. Jennifer Hayes is in the house. She said, hey, that guest looks familiar.
Been a long time.
Long time. What's going on, Jennifer? We got the commentary bride in the house. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, Melissa?
Since my husband is now back on sad hours, non-summer hours. Hope everyone is well. Glad to have you back.
Yes.
Glad to have you back. We got Yoni Adams in the house. What's up, Yoni?
What's up, Yoni?
Yoni Adams is in the house. We got Connie Cooking Little Flowers is in the house. Hi, Connie.
What's up, Connie?
Good to see you. We got 3. Jen, Hustle, Julian is in the house. What's going on, big homie?
Julian, what's up?
Of course, we got Lisa in the house. Hi, Lisa.
What's up, Lisa?
We have the amazing Shar F in the house. How you doing, Shar?
What's up, sis?
And yeah, if anybody who missed the last week's show, last week was amazing. We were celebrating 4 years last week, Eric. We've been doing this show for 4 years, bro.
I saw that it was like 218. How many? 250 something episodes or something.
It's insane.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just like, wow, that's some dedication, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, day one, basically, it's just like crazy.
Yeah. The ease and flows of YouTube. Shout out to my mom. Sure, Ross is in the house.
What's up, Miss Ross?
Hey, Mama.
We got Garland in the house. What's going on, Garland?
What is up, Garland?
Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Very good to see you. Glad you can make it. We got Thrifty Pia in the house. Pia.
What's up, Pia? Pia been hitting it strong on Whatnot Keep it
Yes, she
up.
has.
And
We got
so,
Andy So Meta in the house.
what's up, Andy?
So, all right, people, it's Wednesday. Time to time to bump. What? Hey, we got Adrian Williams in the house.
What's up, Adrian?
What's going on, Big Homie? We have Squirrely Reseller in the house. What is going on?
What is up, Squirrely?
Hey, Eric, you have any vintage tees? Like any vintage T-shirts, bangers?
I mean, the only one I really have right now that I can think of is a 1960s Playboy women's polo, and I found it. I think I got it for like 50 cents at a yard sale. But I haven't been finding like rock band tees because I think it was such a fad for a minute, and it kind of still is, for all the kids to be wearing these old tees. And so, I mean, all of my old rap shirts are gone. Like my daughter took them like a year ago.
That's wild.
So
They don't know one song from them.
yeah,
Not one song. You ask them, you know who any song from the shirt you're wearing? They're like, nah.
well, it was funny because like that's my daughter. My son was
Bless
like, "Yo, do you know who Eazy-E is?" I'm like, "You mean Eric, right?" Yeah,
No
I know who
idea.
Eric Wright is.
Yeah, they have no idea. What is going on, Avery? Avery Home Decor in the house.
What's up, man?
How you doing? We have. Let's see. Did we get everybody? I think we did get everybody.
Yeah, that was horrible, Lisa. Let's see. I think that's it, Derrick.
Okay. Well, let's pull Eric up on the screen. Eric, let everybody know who you are, what you do, and what you sell, man.
Well, my name is Flippin Eric. I've been reselling full time, I guess now I did like a kind of little retirement thing at like the age of 38, and it's been about 4 years since I've worked a 9 to 5, and I just right now I'm selling out of an apartment and a storage shed. So more so I do local sales right now, estates and storage locker cleanouts has been big lately. And yeah, and then I have an eBay store. I have a couple, but only one active, and sell everything on it, mostly like household goods, chemicals, bed bug killer, things like that. So that's my number one item, man. Number one staple right there. But yeah, and I just do it all. So I've been thinking about getting a job just kind of for the social aspect of it, because working, out of an apartment that you live in, it's just, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it for me right now. That's what I'm up to.
Well, we're glad to have you back, Eric.
Yeah, I haven't been around much on YouTube, and I mean, I used to be dedicated to showing what I would score and where I would score from, and I would have loved to have done that this last weekend when I scored my first gold tooth.
Yeah, yeah.
But I haven't been recording anything, so.
Let me ask you this: like, if you're looking back on the whole YouTube journey, like when you was recording videos and everything like that, and for anyone new coming onto YouTube trying to make trying to make some money or do something special with it, what's some advice you would give anybody coming into YouTube and to try to maintain the love for it? Because I myself don't make any more videos, and it's hard to just keep the passion for it. Like, what kind of advice would you give someone?
I mean, honestly, I guess you just have to basically grind at it. If you're gonna pay for views or anything like that, it's not gonna work for you. You're not even gonna care about it once you get those subscribers. But like with me, all my subscribers were kind of just like given to me from a bigger guy when we did that $1,000 shirt thing, and so I never got any like views and. Didn't care about it. I had the subscribers, but I didn't grow naturally, so if you're going to do it, you just got to do it slow and be passionate about what you're doing it for. So I guess is my
That's true.
thoughts on it.
That's true. You can't pay for views. You can't pay for subscribers. You can't want to push from the larger sellers because you just want them to support you. But most of the time, it's not support. It's more just what do you want to call that, Regina? It's just like they
Making
just
your
say,
analytics bad.
yeah. That's essentially what it's doing. That's how you see, right? You see a lot of these. You see a lot of people on. Shout out to AAF. Shout out to Amaria Sagoon. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Sagon?
Yeah,
AAF?
yeah. That Andy throwing you a bone, and that's basically
Right.
what they do. Right? They're like, hey, go subscribe to so and so. You know, the just saying it, and then you'll get about a couple hundred. Come subscribe and never watch your video. So, really, it's all about building it, as you said, Eric. It's important building it from the ground up, being being dedicated to your craft. Take those 6 views that you're going to get in the beginning. Take them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I was making videos and then I got this shout out from like the part-time picker, and overnight I had over 1,000 subscribers, and I was like, oh well, I guess I'll try this, and and I just didn't really care to do it all that much. It was fun, but it was a lot of time, and I'm not good at editing and like, all that techie stuff. I guess if I had somebody recording me, then maybe I would do more videos, but I don't know.
You just lose it, right? You lose a passion for it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blue Skies. Welcome. First time watching a live. Welcome
What's
in.
up, Blue Skies? Welcome in.
Going on.
Everybody give Blue Skies a shout out. Show them some love. First time watching a live. Hopefully you stick around and hang out. We appreciate it. We are all resellers, but we bring other people to the show, and just so you can get to know them, their personality, and we talk about the most random stuff. It's not most of the time. It's not even about reselling. We talk about a little bit of everything. So, Eric, right on. Building organic is true. It is. Building organic is 100% factual. You need to. Numbers are not everything. You see a lot of sellers right now that have 2, 3, 400,000 subscribers, and they get 3,000 views on their videos. The math doesn't matter. That doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Right. Don't look at the views, definitely, because you would get very discouraged. And sometimes with YouTube, you can do all the right things, do everything TubeBuddy says, everything vidIQ says, and the views won't be there. YouTube is sneaky. You have to speak to the algorithm a certain kind of way. That's why I talk about whatever I want to now.
It took you a while to figure that out, though, right, Regina?
Yeah, I was trying.
Took you a while to figure that out. 3Gen got a question for Eric because they already know So Eric is he's a shoe head and he loves shoes. 3Gen said, "What Jordans you got on now, Eric?"
You know what? I got some Nike SB slides on. I'm loafing around the house. You know what I'm saying?
Got them on slides today.
Dude, the SB goes crazy. I like the backpacks and I got some snowboard boots for like $20. They're going for like $499. Like the vintage SB is just insane.
So what are you into, Eric? How do you find most of your product, man? Like I know there's just so many different ways to buy product. Like where do you find most of your product from?
In certain times of the year, it's usually just like either like retail arbitrage, or I make deals with the managers at certain places where they'll sell me everything for one price, or they'll give me a heads up on a certain amount of things I can buy. And then other times of the year, like right now, it's been more like storage sheds, and Facebook Marketplace can be killer sometimes. Just and estate sales seem popular right now going into the fall. So that's where I've been mainly sourcing my stuff. And I also am a licensed contractor, so at the same time, I can offer my services of cleaning out the estate. Whatever's left, I just take it. Either I keep it or it goes to the dump, but it's all licensed and insured and all that.
Right.
And so I can offer to move their furniture for them or repair the house or get it ready to sell or whatever they need. So that's kind of what I do as far as my two sources of income right there.
Utilizing your trade.
Yeah.
Shout out to Callie. Louise is in the house. What's going on, brother?
Hey,
What's
up,
up,
man?
Louise? And Patty, what's up?
Oh, Patty, we got Patty.
Patty.
What's up, Patty? Patty? Past Life Pickens is in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here hanging out with Flippin Eric. Eric is a serial reseller. No matter how much he wants to get away from it, he can't.
Serial sourcer, man. Like everything, everywhere I go, I'm always working. Like I tried to take my birthday off the other day. It was about a week ago, and I still work that. I was working till 10 p.m. that night.
Wow.
Just either down at my storage shed or just moving stuff or listing it, and I got to force myself. Yeah, like you say, it's a serial habit. I mean, you're kind of the same way, right? Can't stay away.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta it's a problem when you go somewhere, right? And you on vacation or something, or you're just going to hang out and you're just stepping away. And the first thing you're looking at is like what you can resell, or driving past your trash can and be like, man, that's a nice box right there. I need to break that box down and take it back home with me. Like,
oh man, for real. Oh, there's a free pile. Oh, I had the biggest free pile the other day. I mean, the free pile was bigger than what I was selling. It was like a full, like maybe a 5x8 or a 3x8 shed. I don't know what it was, but it was just free, man. And I just stayed there all day and just gave it away and sold stuff on the side.
Where at?
Just right down to the storages down here. I got so much stuff from this last estate. I had to get a shed, and the owner of the sheds ended up giving me 4 sheds to clean out.
Oh wow,
man! I just I gave away thousands of dollars and stuff. So
because that storage is once you get the items, that storage that's the task, ain't it? Keeping all the items and storing it.
Yeah. I mean, there was some stuff that went to the dump. Not a ton. Like I have a bunch to donate still. So, but it's been crazy. Like going through those sheds too. Is some people are living in there and they have everything. So I have a certain place where I put all their personal items, and then I try to get hold of the families because it's kind of a smaller community around here. It's not huge.
Yeah.
And so I typically can get a hold of most people through Facebook or whatever. So, once they're back or wherever they come back from, I try to save at least their personal items, like I find paychecks and birth certificates and, that kind of stuff's hard to get back, So.
Patty asked you, do you bid on the job? Do you bid on the jobs, or how do you end up getting them?
On the jobs, I just offer, like on the estates, I just offer when I'm in there, shopping for to flip stuff. I just offer, whatever's left, I'll clean this out for you, because typically it's an estate company and they don't want everything if there's a lot left. And so, I mean, I just offer it straight up to them, and I leave my number, my card. And then as far as the sheds, I go straight to the owner, wherever it is, and I just tell them, I'll just clean these out right here, right now, and you don't have to worry about having people bid on it, And then, like these last ones, I think I gave $100 for 4 sheds. So I'll kick them down some cash, and then they don't have to worry about the bid and the bid fee and the, meeting up with some stranger, and I'm already renting from them anyway, and so that's kind of how I do all that.
You guys got to remember where Eric lives. Eric is Like I can't do that here in Sacramento. Regina can't do that where she's at. It all depends on where you live, so it works differently other place. You can try it, but you just got to know your environment and know what you can and can't do.
Yeah, and I mean, even here, I mean, there's some rougher sections where people are, actively doing drugs and living in these things, and you're out there cleaning it out. But no, like in a bigger city, I don't think I would do it. Even in Salt Lake, I don't think I would go down there, and because I'm in northern past Salt Lake, and yeah, there's some pretty gruesome stuff that goes on in those sheds.
I can only imagine. Shout out to Duncan. Duncan is in a purple room with 3 of his wives. Shout out to Duncan.
Duncan having a good time.
Not the purple room. I didn't even know he had a purple room. Duncan,
what goes on in the purple room?
Look, we don't ask, Eric. There's just some things we don't ask. Patty said, "What did please?" Patty said, "Yeah, she used to do it. She used to call realtors and bid on them." And then Melissa said, "Is a shed a storage unit?" Yes. A shed to me is where you store. Yeah. Yes. It is. It's a lot of work. I think that's what a lot of people forget. Everyone gets so enamored with, oh my God, I want to buy a storage unit. I don't know. And then they go out there not really looking at it, and you fuck around and buy the storage unit, and you have 2 couches, a refrigerator, and you ain't got nothing but a Subaru. And you,
yeah. Well, I have a Jeep, but I've been selling all these hammocks, man, and so my Jeep's loaded with hammocks and coffee grinders and things, and but yeah, I ended up with so much stuff. I paid a girl like $60 to come to the truck and take a couple of those to the dump. And
these hammocks?
Yep. Did you get it? Yeah, the ones dude, those ones are fire, man. They sold out of those for sure. The American flag.
Yeah.
Yep. I have the opportunity to buy the entire lot, and basically I'd be the ultimate shareholder in this company of hammocks. I've already got all their coffee grinders and Zippos and knives. And I'm working a deal locally to try to sell the hammocks before I buy them, because it's, you're talking like a lot, like $20,000 in hammocks, right?
That's crazy.
So
it's the most random shit.
I know.
There's a question for you. Someone said, how do you get rid of your furniture when you get furniture?
Furniture is the easiest thing to get rid of, I think, and the most profitable when you get a shed, because more times than not, there's at least a couple nightstands, a coffee table, and a love seat, at least. And those things on Facebook Marketplace go like that because the price of furniture is shot up. And so,
good.
Yeah. So you just sell those right away for, a couple $100 profit. And then everything else is just, profit from there. So that Facebook Marketplace is just the best way, in my opinion, unless you have like a local classified, which we do here. But yeah, Facebook for sure.
He's going to ask, what city are you in?
In Logan, Utah. Yeah.
Logan, Utah.
On the outskirts of Logan, but yeah.
What's going on? Keeping on. Welcome in.
I'm keeping on. Good to see you.
Duncan got horses for sale. Mine is 10,000.
Mine down at 10 cents.
Oh, Derrick, yours went down all the way.
Damn. Wasn't it at 2 mil at one point?
Yep.
Damn, Duncan. What the hell happened? Plus, you have to pay to get rid of garbage. Yeah, let me ask you this: do you generally clean out the storage units yourself, or do you hire any help?
Well, this last time I had to hire it because she gave me like 3 days on the 4 units, and that would have been a Friday night, and I think it was finally Monday. Was it Monday? I was like 2 or 3 days late, so yeah, I paid a girl to come haul it. I gave her $60 for 2 loads, and then yeah, and then I kind of threw some away in my apartment complex, because we got multiple dumpsters here. Why not? And then, like I said, I had this free pile. So yeah, I clean them all out myself. I prefer to pick through it first
Mhm.
because a lot of things like little amounts of gold. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many boxes of jewelry I have. I don't know if it's stolen or what, but man, I'm getting like gold rings, and so I prefer to go through it first and look for that kind of stuff, and then I'll hire it a little bit.
Absolutely.
Just depending on what my guys are doing or who needs money at the time.
Yes. What's up, Nikki? The everyday life of an OC dish chick with the
Nikki's in the house.
4.99. She said, "Hey, Regina and Derrick and Eric and everybody, y'all rock." Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank you,
You
Nikki. Appreciate you
sweetie.
hanging out.
Thank you.
So, Eric, let me ask you this, man. How do you balance? I think when you was last on, we talked about. Eric's pretty open about it. You were going through a divorce. I think at that time, and then now you're divorced and you've settled into your own life. How hard was it? How hard was it taking a step back and kind of basically you have to reset, right? How hard was it resetting? Or are you still going through that process?
I mean, yeah, it was really hard because, yeah, when I got divorced and everything just like it just changes overnight, or and so yeah, I had to reset everything I was doing, and for a time there, like I was like I went through like two or three different eBay stores, um, kind of screwing up along the way because I sold my house and I moved, and then I moved again, and now I'm kind of in my final spot for now. But like selling, going through that whole process was like it was really hard, you know. And then co-parenting, we have 50-50, custody, and so I considered many times getting a job again just for the more stability. And if I didn't, make such good money selling houses that like at the time that I did, and some other investments, then I probably would have gotten the job. So yeah, it was really hard starting over, and right now I'm kind of in the same process. I don't even have 100 items listed. I'm just more local, and then I sell the hot items on eBay, or I try to. But yeah.
Tough, man. That is tough. How do you keep yourself motivated?
Um, you know, honestly, it's just like I don't know. I it's just the drive. I mean, it's always been for family and my kids, and like lately, I've had to learn more so just to better myself and my situation, and prove to myself what my worth is. And I'm not necessarily I don't have a little family I'm providing for as much anymore. My kids are growing up and they don't come around all the time, and so a lot of it's just on my own. Like I have to get up, and if I don't get up, then who's paying the rent? You know what I mean? Like and sometimes if I don't work till 10 p.m., because there's those days where I don't make my goal, is at least 300 to 500 in sales a day, which I don't make that every day, and so I have to stay up later and make that up. And I've chosen the lifestyle that I have, and the trips that I take, or the cars that I drive, or the things that I buy. And so if I want that, then I have to keep on hustling, I guess.
Right. Right. It's tough. How important? I think me and Regina, me and Eric, it was a really good talk. I think it was a few weeks back, and I was kind of in one of my mindsets, and I just took off and took a drive, went to went to In-N-Out, got me a burger, and took it and sat in a gas station parking lot and ate me a In-N-Out burger and just sat there. It was kind of just in my mind. And it's so funny at that time that Eric called me, and it was like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like 1:30. It's just the most random thing. He's like, "Are you up?" And it's so weird how that happened. I was like, "Yeah, I'm up."
That was
And we
weird because I was up at a random time and I was just like, I wonder who's up. Maybe he's up. You know, it's only midnight over there.
Yeah, and we sat there and talked for like 3 hours. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's good. That means y'all, it was meant for you all to talk. Everything
Yeah, it was.
lined up so you all can have that conversation.
It was like meant to be. We talk about all kinds of things, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, so those random times you have those heart to hearts or whatever, just whatever's on your mind and you know your thoughts, your feelings, and you happen to have at the same time and a lot of the same feelings. It's just one of those conversations, you know.
yep.
Mhm.
Well needed conversation. How do you stay? And I'll ask this to the chat as well. I think everyone needs this, especially the guys. Any of the guys in the chat. I'm going to speak to you guys. And how do you stay mentally level, Eric? Because I know you've been going through a lot yourself. What are some of the things you do to help yourself stay mentally level?
Um, you know, I mean, other than medication, no, whiskey. I mean, no, it's you know, I had a really hard time with that. I did. Like you know, the first couple of years getting divorced and everything, I had a really hard time with my anxiety, and I would oftentimes shut down just looking at what I had to do that day or what I had to organize and so I had a big time, big problem with, you know, my mental state and trying to keep working. So all I can say is these days I've kind of just stepped away. Um, you know, I'm not living with the girlfriend I was dating, and so I'm not in that relationship, and I'm kind of just being really like on my own, I guess, for a long first time in a long time, and honestly, that's probably what I've done to do the best thing I can for my mental health. It's just be on my own, you know, and not isolate, but I just do my thing right now, and I'm totally content doing that. And so when I'm with my kids, I'm not an anxious wreck, or I don't feel like I need to leave right away, and so it's just kind of yeah, I don't know if that's good advice or not, but that's what I've done.
That's what worked for you.
Yeah.
And Regina, just speaking on just mental aspect, Regina, how do you cope with just bad days? What are some of the things you do to help cope with just bad days mentally?
I'm always talking to God in my head and praying. And if I have a bad day, my best friend, my sister, my mama, they my outlet to talk to. I can always be myself around them. So
Yeah.
that family support.
And you need that. You definitely need that. At least I remember last summer, Lisette walked me through a hard time. The first time I ever met her over a text message. That's crazy. That's wild right there. Duncan said, "Good luck trying to call me at 1:30 a.m. I am buried under 37 wives in the blue room."
He was the only one. You were the only one that responded.
And I
How
will.
do you help, Derrick? What do you do to help you?
That same thing. You know, I have people that I can entrust in my thoughts and feelings, and they won't. You know, they'll just listen, right? And sometimes that's all you need. I don't need you to try to tell me how to feel, how I should be feeling, what I should be doing. I sometimes just want you to listen. And if I reach out, it's probably for a good reason. You know, because
Yeah.
I typically don't.
Yeah.
I typically don't do that. What's up, Q? Hustle Q in the house.
What is up, Q?
What's up, man?
What did
Melissa said her husband is her rock and I am his.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
I like to hear that.
Me
Duncan said 65,000 eBay Eric tips. Eric, let's talk about that really fast, Eric. So you've had about 32 eBay stores. How the hell do you keep resetting?
Eric.
How do you keep resetting and starting your eBay store? It's like, once again, what keeps you motivated in doing that? Because I know it's just one thing after another, and you just keep coming back. Like, you ain't stopping.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just it's always just been my passion, I guess. And, started with shoes and went from there. But, yeah, and I wouldn't even say it's like an easy thing to do. Like, a lot of people think it's like easy to make $100,000 a year, which is about what you need, in my area to be comfortable. That's not easy doing out of an apartment or even a storage shed. It's just not, no matter what you're selling. And so, yeah, it's just you have to have a passion for flipping things and the find and getting people a certain thing, priority shipping, and having great customer service. I've just always loved that. So I found a way to start a new store each time. But eventually I'm going to switch back to my old store where I had 1,000 followers and thousands of sales, or whatever, and but yeah, as of now, I don't have that original store because I slacked off and I, got that one banned. So,
yep. And then what happened? Let's read a couple of these comments, Regina. Let's look at Julian. Julian said, "I have a group of 6 friends that have become close. We created a safe space for us men to be vulnerable, but we motivate each other, but also check each other when we're off the path on some BS." Yes, yeah, and that's ain't nothing like a good friend that checks you. They'd be like, "Yo, you're doing some stupid shit right now. I need you to reel it back in."
Yeah, for sure.
And it's good to have somebody you can be vulnerable around. Somebody's not gonna judge you, gonna listen, and you can be yourself. Because a lot of time people, I don't know what's wrong with some people. If you tell them the truth, then they just look at you like, oh my gosh. So having that safe space with people that you can be yourself is a plus.
Yeah, people want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth.
Well, I had a friend recently. He just texted me kind of out of nowhere, and he was like, "Bro, you're not being yourself. I can tell you that right now." And I was like, "All right, tell me why." And he did. And I listened.
Mm-hmm.
Great to hear.
You listen with an open ear. Mm-hmm.
Garland said, "Faith gives me race beyond understanding. Being thankful. Don't let people or circumstances of your environment change your joy. Remember, there is always someone doing worse than you are." Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
You get a constant reminder of that every single day, right?
Every time you put on the news,
yep.
Every time you see a Facebook post, it's always somebody doing worse.
Yep. Squirrel Reseller said, "Go ahead, Virginia."
Oh, she said, Squirrely says, "I pray and also reach out to friends, but also my dog gives me some comfort." That's good.
There you go.
Animals are good. They're very therapeutic. That's what sometimes I call my cat a therapy cat.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
always so happy to see me.
Yep. Yep. Your dog will always be there every time you get home. The great thing about a lot of the places I go, like Lowe's and Home Depot, you can take your pet, your dog. So take the dog right along with you.
3 Julian said, "Who's practicing their recorder in the background?" That's my daughter. She's playing her flute.
Oh yeah. Speaking of playing instruments, when you were a kid, was everybody not forced to play the recorder as a kid? I mean,
right.
Why that instrument?
That's what she started off with, Eric.
That's crazy.
What is a recorder?
It's just a little flute thingy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the little hard plastic black
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing it played no notes. Like I don't give a shit what you did to that thing. You could not be good on that. I don't know why they had us try with the one hole in the back. You had the
Yeah.
hole in the back and like
Yeah.
sounded
You
terrible.
tried Christmas pageant and everything.
Yes, that was a clarinet. She plays flute and clarinet, right, Regina?
Flute, clarinet, and guitar now.
There we go. Yes. Eric, are you selling everything? Are you an everything seller?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I have a ton of clothing, but I don't list it. I'm just waiting to hire the right person to list most of it. But yeah, I sell pretty much everything you could say.
I still remember your Home Depot videos.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Look,
used to. Yeah, I used to show how
can
to
we throw
make.
this out there? Can we throw this out there?
Yeah,
And other people gonna want to claim it, but we all know people that been around the reselling community, people that been around the reselling community when they first really started building up. The originator of going into Home Depot, buying shit in the store, and showing you what sells in a Home Depot was this man right here. I don't care what
Yep.
no one says. I don't care
you
what no
know,
one says.
I swear they changed their tags in all their systems now, and I don't know if it was because some of those videos blew up a little bit, but they changed their
They
system for sure.
they were
No,
watching.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's no more 1 cent slug killer. I can tell you that.
Sure isn't. Yeah, I still look when I go into Home Depot to get my my paper, my my stuffing paper for my boxes.
Yeah,
I go in there and I always look on the end cap. Like they don't even put the stuff in the same spot anymore. They don't have a clearance aisle. They have a couple of small end caps, and the clearance is not even really clearance anymore.
yeah, it's like you gotta find certain products, but don't hesitate to make friends with the employees, and
Yeah.
let you know when certain items like the Roundup concentrate that goes down, $13 for the $70 thing, and just let me know. I'll kick you down $50, and you just buy every single one. you know.
Yep. Lisette said the best way for me to get through all that negative energy is staying grateful, being in nature, working out, and a few selected friends that I can confide in. Yes, yes.
Right.
Hey, Carolina says, fellow clarinet. Welcome in, Carolina. I didn't see you slide in here. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Carolina?
Thank you for joining. Fellow clarinet player here. Shout out to you. Here we go. Can we please take a moment to pray for the families of the victims as well as the students and teachers at the Appalachian High School. A 14-year-old killed two. Damn, I did not see that.
Yeah, it happened in Georgia.
Yo, what? Jeez,
Mm-hmm.
man. People, get a hold of your kids. Like, please. Like, I'm not a perfect parent, not even close to it. But I try to learn from my previous mistakes or my previous wrong deeds, and I try to talk to my children all the time now, just so I can get in their headspace and see where they're at. Look at their pay attention. Look at their mannerisms. Knowing when they're feeling down. Like all those little things are key. Be nosy. Be nosy. Go through your kid's shit.
Yeah.
Grab their phone randomly and be like, "Hey, let me see your phone." Just grab it randomly, and if they have a problem with you going through their phone, something ain't right.
Right. It's so many kids. This was a kid not too far from here, a 12-year-old, shot the granddaddy and his daughter over a video game they took away from him. It's just crazy. Bad. That's why I say every time you turn on the news, it's something. It's a mental health crisis here in America that no one, and they don't concentrate. Being a social worker, the funding is very low for mental health. They will fund everything else, allow so many things, but mental health, no. It's
They'll
not.
fund the medicine. They won't fund the real counseling, the stuff that actually works. fund that.
The treatment, yes.
They won't. That's the real treatment, is them talking to people, them digging down. Medicine isn't going to get to the root cause. Medicine just suppresses it. And what happens when they decide not to take their medicine? They are 3 times worse than what they started.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's wild. Duncan asks, how much does someone pay to list? How much would you pay someone to list? I at this point I wouldn't. I can't. Not right now. We need gun control. We do need gun control.
We do.
And I'm an avid. I love my guns, but some people don't need them.
It's a lot of ignorant people in the world, and I just don't understand how you can just let an ignorant person get a gun.
Was he asking how much I paid a list?
No, how much would you pay somebody to list items for you?
Oh, about $20 an hour, depending on how many they list.
I need to come work for you, Eric.
It's like 2 to 3 items per listing. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's only on the items that I'm going to make at least $20 profit on.
Right.
So you have to have a ton of inventory.
Yeah, Julian said he remembered at Home Depot. Hustle Q said, yeah, he remembered it as well. Squirrel Reseller said, I played clarinet growing up. Derrick's course is 25% off 10 cents.
Oh, just giving it away now.
For real, like shit. Squirrel Reseller also said, I used to work at Home Depot. Each department has a clearance at the end of the cap. Some items go even, they used to when Eric first started doing his videos. Virginia, remember this? There used to be an aisle. I remember I used to go to the aisle, like the whole aisle used to be just all clearance. And now that is gone now.
Yeah.
Said Eric don't told the secrets.
It was always out in the garden section. I sold an entire pallet of these tables, outdoor tables with a glass top. They had them on clearance. They were like $33, and I was selling them for $99. And I sold an entire pallet, and I would just sell them and drive back down there each day and grab my order and ship it out. Just buy them off. They were already sold. It's the craziest thing. But just things like that all the time.
Yeah.
Commentary Bro said, not all parents are good parents and created these kinds of kids. This is mostly preventable. It is very preventable. Very, very preventable. Squirrel Resale also said, I actually have reached out to my friends whose daughter was supposed to be there at school today. Oh my God. God was watching over her and she was at home. Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Lisette said none of us are perfect parent people, but we have to pay close attention to them. Notice the changes in their behavior, and you do. I want us sick. It's all about the money. It is. It's all about the money. Where are all of you on the panel located? Eric, where are you located?
I'm in northern Utah. I'm almost to the border of Idaho.
And I'm in Sacramento, California. And Regina is in Alabama. So we're all over the place.
Yeah.
Hustler says, parent buy them guns and teach them how to shoot. That's why now they're charge students. Oh, they charge parents now. Yep.
Yeah, there was parents locked up in that Michigan one. They got some time.
Garland said he tried to give his kids $1 per listen and they didn't keep it up. Lasted about a week.
Yeah, kids are the
you
worst.
Gotta love it, right?
Yeah,
Eric, what? You gotta love it.
Man, yeah, you do. You gotta love it. And to be honest, I hate listing. I mean, that's why I have so much inventory, because I hate listing. But
Yeah, listing is the hardest part, right? We all love going out finding a deal. And that's why I always tell people the piece of advice we always give people is if you're not going to sell the stuff from your house, then you need to sell. If you're going to source things that you actually like, not things that you've seen on a video, not things that you think is cool. Actually pick up stuff you like. So you're actually going to want to list them. You have a little bit of knowledge about them. You don't have to worry about that inventory just sitting there. I'm not going to go source shoes. I'm just not. I know shoes can make me money, but I'm not going to do it because they don't interest me. Eric, on the other hand, right? Eric loves shoes.
Man, I was at Ross sourcing shoes today, the Doc Martens. I had to stop myself.
What's up, hustlers?
Hustlers.
What's up, hustlers?
Derrick got a song.
Sing it to him. Sing it to him.
Perfect key.
Hey, look who look what got sent to me. How many of y'all know the name of this alien? Y'all know about there's on Marvin and Martian. Y'all already know I'm a Marvin and Martian nut. But how many of y'all, without looking it up, do you guys know the name of this alien? I know, obviously.
No.
No?
I know the face.
Right? He only appeared on a few episodes.
Nope.
Yeah, this is Gossamer.
Gossman.
Yeah, Gossamer.
Gossman.
Yeah, the most oddest name in the world. I always remember him from the cartoons, like from George. That's George. But here's his shoes, right? I always thought he had Jordans on, right? That was the first thing in my head. And if you know, he was in the first Space Jam. He was in a Space Jam.
Okay.
Gossamer was in a Space Jam. So yeah, this is a nice vintage plush that was sent to me, man. I love,
That's
I love when people are just like, you cross their mind when they're out doing something and they take their own money and send you stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like, I really do appreciate that. I really do. Does anyone, let me ask you this. Anybody right now, so I'm getting a lot of different kind of product from Fume. So if you guys are smokers or anything like that, and you're trying to break a habit, a fidgeting habit or a smoking habit, so Fume sends me these different little items and I got to make videos about them. And I have a new one coming as well. So this is a brand new Fume kit. If y'all haven't watched the video, and the only reason I'm doing this is because it's sitting on my desk. I don't, I have no use for it. And these things are like $200. So
wow.
It's a device to help you. It's natural air. So there's no batteries or anything like that. It's natural air. This is brand new. I only put it together for the video, but you suck the air through it. You put the different flavor pods on the inside right there, and you twist and get the airflow on the end right there. I have this along with hella different flavors of the pods. If anyone is trying to stop smoking, it has zero nicotine. It's just air and flavor. That's all it is. No batteries or anything like that. It's a great product. Where does Zach? Damn Zach, Andy. He's stupid. But this is I want to give this away, but I want to give it to someone who's trying to stop smoking. I don't want to just give it away to somebody and be like, oh, I won something. No, I want to help somebody out. And this is brand new, and it has all the stuff in there. And I'm getting another one. They sent me some new random shit this week. I don't even know what it is. I haven't opened it up yet. But if you guys are trying to stop smoking and you need something to help you break that habit, I start at what I think is the most profitable. Okay. If you're trying to stop smoking, hit me up. Send me your address and I will send this to you for free. But you have to be trying to stop smoking. I don't want it as a reselling thing or nothing like that. That's selfish of you if you reach out and you're trying to resell it. That's the dumbest shit in the world. I could have did that myself. I wanted to actually help somebody.
Is that a good time for me to give away?
Connie said her assistant is trying to stop smoking.
All right, Connie, what I'll do, since you're coming to Dallas, I will bring this with me. And it's yours, Connie. That one is yours. I have another one coming. What were you going to ask, Eric?
I was going to say, is that a good time for me to give away some Zippos?
Zippos.
You can give away some Zippos, Eric.
Oh, yeah, for real. I mean,
you want to give away some Zippos?
Yeah.
All right.
I got Zippos.
I want to read what Squirrely said. She said, I want to let you all know I really like the laid back and family atmosphere. Regina needs to come up here to Georgia and go picking and thrifting. Thank you for inviting and being friendly. Thank you, Squirrely.
Let's go. Georgia, you need to go to Georgia, Regina. Go thrifting with Squirrely reseller.
Yes.
That's what you need to do. You need to do it. Here we go. So Eric's going to give away some Zippo lighters. Are they Zippos or Zippo type lighters?
They're Zippo type.
Okay,
but they're
Zippo?
high end. I mean, they're good lighters for sure. They came along with those hammocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So you giving away 2 together?
Yep, 2 together.
All right. And what do you want them to get? How about this? The first person, and then how should they reach out to you, Eric?
Just on Instagram. I don't know how to drop my link.
All right. Lisetta drop his Instagram. So the first person to tell me what city and state is Eric lives in gets those Zippos. You just have to message them on Instagram.
Melissa says she stopped.
I can't read that without my glasses.
No joke. I quit 13 years ago. I'm glad I finally was able to quit.
I heard that, and I'm happy for you.
Awesome.
I'm happy for you. So first person to tell us what city and state Eric lives in, if you guys are listening, he'll send you those 2 lighters, and you just have to hit him up on Instagram. Just have to hit them up on Instagram. Look, a lot of people don't even know. They have no idea.
They have to rewind it.
Yeah, they got to rewind it. They have to rewind it. That's hilarious. He just said it. He literally just said it. We just did a roll call on where we were from.
Man, should I throw in a knife to sweeten the deal? Make him work harder?
Nah, I just think they literally can't remember.
It's not a place you hear about all the time.
Right. It's not. It's not. What state? How about this? What state does Eric live in? What state does Eric live in?
First person in the chat, what state?
What state does he live in? Not the city. What state? I'm going to go over on the YouTube side because that's when it seems to come in faster on the YouTube side. Yoni
got it.
Yep.
Yoni got it.
Yep. Yoni, Utah. Utah it is. Yoni, do you even have it? Do you even have Instagram? Yoni,
you have one now.
Yeah. Yoni, hit up Eric on Instagram. Hit up Eric on Instagram and send him a message so he can send it to you. And there you go. Shout out to Eric. Get that giveaway, man.
I love giving away Zippos. I mean,
well, you got a million of them. I mean,
oh man, I sold like 90 for $50 the other day.
That's wild. That is wild. Yeah, see, they got to use the city. Could nobody remember city?
Yeah,
nobody. Nobody. Eric, look,
Eric, tell the city.
Logan, Utah.
There you go.
Logan, Utah.
Logan, population of 6.
Yeah, I mean it's off the map.
No, well, how big is your city? It's actually pretty big, right? How big is the city?
I think the county has like 100,000.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
So it's 120,000 maybe.
It's not that bad at all. And how many black people are in Logan?
Like 8.
Like
yeah. Oh no! Wait, including the men's basketball team, the women's basketball team. I don't know. There's actually a lot of mixture here because of the university. So there's a lot of different cultures. A lot of Africans here. A lot of Asians.
Literal Africans, right? Literal Africans.
Yeah, literal Africans for sure. There's a lot of Somalians are here, but yeah, there's actually a rich culture up there. On campus, so it's pretty cool.
What university is that?
Utah State University.
Okay. Shout out to Utah State.
Yeah.
Go ahead then. But look, Eric, it's about that time. We're at that hour mark. You know, it goes really fast, brother. It's always good catching up with you. Always good catching up with you. We're gonna pull you up on the screen, man. Give us something positive to sign off on, bro.
honestly, all I can say is whatever you're passionate about, keep your dream alive and don't give up. And you know, however you want to prosper, do it. But if it's not good for you, don't keep doing it. Stick to what works for you and make sure it's something you love, and you can't go wrong.
I like that, Eric.
I do too. I like to, and then I'll say just stand on the mental health, man. If you're feeling like something is wrong with someone, and we say this all the time on checking up on people, if you feel like something is wrong at that moment that you're thinking it, give that person a call or reach out to them that second. Do not wait. Don't say, "Oh man, I'm going to reach out to them later." No, you stop what you're doing. They cross your mind for a particular reason. Stop what you're doing and reach out to them. It only takes a second. It makes me sick when people always say, "Oh, man, I was busy." Really, you was busy? How many times were you on Instagram today? How many times were you on Snapchat? How many times were you on TikTok? You were really busy? Because I'm pretty sure you add all that time up. It's at least a couple hours. At least a couple hours. You weren't that busy. It just wasn't that important. So
Yeah, I mean, we had that mutual friend, that died. What was a couple years ago now, because of mental illness, and
yep.
that
We
was a
didn't
sad.
find out. How did we find out, Eric? It was years, like a year later, I think.
Yeah, it was a while later. Yeah, so
that's tough.
yeah, you never know.
That is tough. So, Regina, what you got for us right there?
Just know that things can always turn around. You just never know when it's gonna turn around. It can be tomorrow. Just stay prayed up, stay having positive thinking, because I've seen a lot of things change for people, and it's possible. Just know that it is possible to change, and just stay connected to people that love you and talk about your problems and take care of yourself. Do things that that you enjoy doing. Don't neglect yourself.
Lisette said we make time for what's important to us. Andy said Derrick has his Whatnot game show tomorrow. It's like a horse race. Yeah. Alien, I took my show off Wednesdays, and so Thursday, if you guys aren't busy, come hang out with me on Whatnot. It's Alien Race Night, 5 races. It's a virtual game that we play on Whatnot. It's super fun. I have no control over the outcome. It's computer generated, so it's super duper fun. So come hang out.
That's fun.
My mom said, everyone stay positive. Remember, prayers are always free. Any time of the day. Have a great rest of the week. Much love. Andy said, keep up, everybody. Don't be afraid to reach out to people who want help. Yes. Avery said, great show, good advice. Lisette says, great blessings. Blessings are all around. If we stop and pay attention, they are. And what's going on? Swamp Picker in the house.
What is up, Glenn?
Good to see you, brother. We're about to log off here. Eric, man, I appreciate you, my dude. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. Regina, I appreciate you. And once again, if you guys, Humpday Hangout meetup, last day to get the tickets is coming up here in a week and a half. The links are in our profiles and our link tree. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and reach out. And on that note, I have nothing else to say. Regina, anything else?
That's all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Eric.
Appreciate you, Eric.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No doubt, bro. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Bye.